The wagon train came to Hungry Jack in either 1920, 1921, and it was a wagon that was pulled by horses, and it came in the spring as soon as the road was ready, and they delivered mail up here once a month, and then you could order supplies, and they would bring them on the wagon train the next month. So from then on, my dad didn't have to carry everything. And my mom thought, oh my goodness, they got mail delivered 3 lakes away. That was really, they were moving up in the world. But you know, there weren't that many people. Greenwood Lodge came about first. I think that was built in the 1915, 1916 by a private men's group, and then close to 1920 it was sold, and a couple from Grand Marais bought it, and so that was one of the early resorts up here. And then there was a man who came up here for, a lot of the people who came in those early years had hay fever, and they came up here for relief for that. And there was a man by the name of Robert Gapin, and he came up here for hay fever, and oh, he liked it. And so he ended up staying, and he built Hungry Jack, Gateway Lodge, and I think that was 1921, 22, something like that. And so now they were starting to have some neighbors, you know. A lot of the people didn't come until the Depression, 1928. Justine Kerfoot, probably the most well-known person up here. Her parents lost all their money during the Depression, and they took what little money they had left, and they came up and bought this fishing camp on Gunflint Lake. And Justine graduated from Northwestern College that year, and she came up to help her mother. Well, she just fell in love with the country, and she never did go back. She always stayed at Gunflint. And she was a wonderful person because she was educated, she could write, she could talk, and so she was really a great asset to the Gunflint Trail. And then other places came. Carl Brandt was the first one on Poplar Lake, and he came to run a sawmill. And there was he bought this land on Poplar Lake, and there was an extra cabin on his lot, and some fishermen wanted to rent his cabin, and so he thought, gosh, that'd be something. I could still do my milling work, and I could rent these cabins out. And so that's how he started. It was called Balsam Grove at that time. It's now Northwestern. They and Gunflint are the 2 resorts up here that still have family members running it. The rest have all been sold.